Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Captain of Industry. Let's get right back into it. Let's double up on our coal power right now. These ones aren't even working. But I want to double up on this for later. Let's see. This pipe can hold 200 steam, and these guys are just putting out 48 each, so I can reuse that pipe. Basically set up this same setup. Let's see if I can cut and paste it. It's basically all that. I don't want the belt. I guess I can pause the game. How do we want to do this? Want to leave room for trucking, like a lot of room, so I'm not too worried about going too compact. I'd like to kind of do something like this, but that's just not gonna, it's not gonna be cool with what I need to get done, I don't think. The way I need to route the steam, maybe in the water. It's going to complicate the piping. The other option is just like that. We're wasting a fair amount of space in the middle. This could be, if this was terraformed, I could literally have it like this. Just keep on coming straight through. But we don't have that option. Thought about using the middle space maybe for coal storage or something to feed these burners. Oh man, or before we do it, let's see. Could we rework this a little? Let me hit play. So it's not so wide. Might be able to do something like that where I put the water tower here, the second cooling tower, put my splitter here, priority splitter here instead of there. It might do it. Let's try that. I want to get this glass belt out of my way. Glass mix belt, I should say. So let's see. Can I take off a piece of this and route this belt differently? Don't like the way it is right now. I think it's, looks like they're going to let me take a nugget, right? Remove that. You are level 1. No, level 2. Level 2 U-shaped conveyor. It doesn't need to be level 2, but we'll do it. Can you sneak in through here somehow? Am I ruining any truck routes? Don't think so. Okay, transport selected position was not found. I have no idea what that message is. I just hit to lower. kind of want to dip down underneath the pipe here is what I'm trying to do. I'm not sure what's going on now. Let me right click off of that. Guessing that's okay, not going to hurt truck routes. And that'll get this big belt out of our way. Then once we pull that back, I can look at putting our cooling tower right on the edge here. This one will move off. We'll have it there, and then we can maybe do the same thing. In fact, we can do the other side right now. Let's do that. Think we can get nice and cozy here. We'll try it. This pipe needs to come out. This is going to come out. In fact, all of this is going to come out. You. The other power plant will kick on if we do any real damage here. Let's get our pipe balancer. I wish this would snap right on, but it doesn't seem to want to do it. Quick build that guy. Pipe 2 is probably enough. Quick build that. And then we want priority here, priority here. Okay, we'll get rid of this guy. Pipe 2. So those are the priorities. And then if they can't dump out there, then we vent out here to a smokestack, and that should be enough, right? 60 low pressure. These do what, 24? Yeah. One smokestack should be fine. In fact, we didn't even need the big pipe. We could use this little pipe, right? 60. Okay, let's get these quick builds, just so we can get this online if it needs to be. Unity's looking good. We're still in the positive on Unity. Health is way down. Not sure what's going on there. I do have one worker available, so we're not short on workers. Oop. Just take a look, see. Priority, yeah, priority that way, priority that way. And then if there's no way to get rid of this steam, then got the smokestack. And now I just need to get the water routed back over to here. This can come back a little bit. Well, let's run the water pipe first. It's going to be not much. Small pipe will do. Clear this out. Okay, still waiting for this glass to finish up. Glass mix, I should say, finish being used. Looks like we just have more glass than we're making use of. How vehicle parts doing? Pretty good. What do you guys have? Iron ore. Okay, well, iron's no longer a problem. Thought we were gonna have problems with that. We can also fill in this area so we won't have to worry about these foundations cracking. They're starting to fill it up. Oh man, that was a bit of a disaster. Inefficiency. I think we lost a fair amount of ore underground, or maybe those designations will show up again. Let's see. Too early to tell. Once we fill this in, if these designations will start popping up saying, hey, there is iron under there. Well, live and learn. Terraformers are halted because trucks don't have a place to dump, I think. Dirt. There is mining designation over here, or a fill designation for dirt. In fact, I can extend that too. All right, yeah, just waiting for glass so we can clean this up. That looks better. It's a bit more compact. Okay, good. Our belt is done. Let's go. Yeah, we're on single speed already. All this can go. This conveyor. Make sure I just get to where I need it. Gone. Let's quick delete that. And then we can put our new cooling tower down. Steam comes in. Boom. Got a bunch of other stuff to tear out now. What do we do? A little bit of that. That's no longer needed. You are no longer needed. That water pipe is gonna probably be moved. Pretty sure. Let's get rid of some of it. Or this way, let's get a new pipe balancer on here. Connect up these pipes. I guess we went with level 2. We'll just stick with that on this side, I suppose. Priority is that and that. And then we just need our smokestack. And quick build all, well, yeah, let's quick build it. Want to get it done. And let's see how we're going to route the water. Water, we went with the little pipe, right? Yeah, level 1 pipe. I don't think there's that much. How can we do this in a smart way? That'll work. Pull this out of here. All right, I believe that is set up pretty well now. Let's cut and paste it. Let's cut and paste it. Copy. Boom. Want to leave room for trucking, and I want to leave room for if we ever want to use that low pressure steam for something else. So I want a bit more room than usual between things here. Let's go with that. Steam is along here. Does it need to be that goofy looking? Could it just... This is our output pipe for the steam. Just wondering if we could route that a little neater than what we have going on right now. Eventually we're going to want to get at this pollution stuff and harvest it, scrub it, do something with it. Yeah, these guys... It'd be nice to almost cut and paste that and put it over here. Could we do that? Or would that just be a nightmare? It's 4 boilers. They're just fed with coal and water. Coal and water and steam comes out, right? Tell you what I'm thinking. If we copy this, I'm not gonna actually do this. That's what I'm envisioning. Something like this. To bring the coal and water in, it might be a little cleaner. A little cleaner looking anyway. We're gonna have upgraded pipes, so this could become like a bigger array too. Kind of like this. This actually might fit. So let's see. We got the smokestacks. Steam coming down through the middle. We just need to get coal fed in. In fact, it would give us room here for like a big old storage for coal. If we wanted that. Long term, I want to get away from the coal power just for fun. Steam down the middle, water would have to feed out the sides. I want to try it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. About right where I had it was kind of nice. Right there. Boom. Let's do it. See if we can get this thing routed, or these pipes routed. Pull this back. This one is the goofy pipe. That wasn't looking so great in the beginning anyway. That's our steam coming out. So steam's going to come in through there and come in through there. Do we want it above ground or do we care? We might not care if that hugs the ground. This one right here is the one I'm looking at. This is pipe 2. Eventually this may be upgraded, like I said, to pipe 3. Can you come through there without complaining? If I turn off the snapping. Guess not. You cannot get right next to it. So that's steam. Why do you not want to connect up? Because I have the R key hit. Looks pretty nicely symmetric. I like that part. That got built pretty darn fast. Now we need to get coal in here. Here's the goofy coal belt. Wiggling around like crazy. What could we do to maybe clean that up? incrementally, or at least a little bit. Water. Water's right in the way of the coal belt, so maybe we do water first. So that's water, that's water. We could connect those up, kind of. Seems like they both could come across this way. A little. Should we try it? Let's try it. Don't know if they're going to let me connect off of this. Doesn't look like it. I'm going to have to delete pipe. Thinking of basically grabbing that water pipe. This guy. Oh, it's got 2 feed lines coming into it. Oh, yeah, the recycled water. We got to get that hooked up to... This one needs to get hooked up to the recycled line. That recycled water is probably going to do the same thing. Does it need to go that far out? Right now I'm looking at this pipe right here. This is our water coming out of the cooling towers. Could that just stay closer in and feed in over there? Probably. That pipe definitely has to be rerouted. Source water. Yeah, let's cut this back. Unity's still looking good. We're at 93. I'm going to keep on using this quick stuff just in the interest of time. Quick remove. Okay, big pipe, or at least pipe 2. Don't need 3s yet. Should this... Let's see. This is always going to have to stay a water dump, at least for the near term. So I think it's safe to build on this land. And if I come for the center... Okay, what are they making me do here that's crazy? Nothing, just dipping down. That's reasonable. Oh, but it wants to do it. Wants to make it look different, doesn't it? That pillar is right in front of this tank. Boink. Boink. Okay, that is nice and symmetrical. There's our water coming into the plant. Into the boiler array. And that is... What is this coming out? Water, water. This is some other water line I guess I don't need. Okay, that's water. Now coal. Seems like coal could follow underneath this pipe. Or it'd have to be maybe next to it so we can keep it nice and tall. And let's look at the existing one. Coal, yeah, it comes down underneath, then splits, and there's some pretty belt work. So basically right there, coal has to come into right there. This pipe can go. This thing is effectively disconnected at this point. Seems like the coal should travel underneath that water line to me. Right? Um, 60, how much will these use? 18 times 4 is what? It's more than 60, so it's got to be a conveyor 2. See how high we can go and still stay under that pipe. Because of this curve right there, that's causing me problems. So it looks like I got to stay kind of low until we get to further out. Nope, that's too high. Let's drop our pillar next to the... Or that pillar's going to go. Take it back. Drop a pillar there. Hopefully that triggers a pillar. Same thing here. Boom. Can I get up a little higher or not? Doesn't look like it. Looks like that's the height. Yeah, I can't go any higher. Could travel next to it. I just don't know if trucks can get underneath that. They might be able to. They might not need to over here either, actually. Can I go up yet? Nope. We'll try this. If it's a problem, we'll move it. Wish I could go up one higher. Let me just see. What are the heights? There's... Okay, that is the highest we can go. So maybe this is fine. Trucks should be able to get under here. There's coal. We have coal, we have water. We have our steam routed. We just don't have the recycled water routed yet. Okay, let's clean up all this mess. This all goes away. They're gonna have to, whatever, empty the belts and all that. Is there a quick delete? Can I click and drag? Yeah, check it out. I didn't even know I could do that. Okay. All of that goes. And what remains is routing the recycled water, and I want it to come into here. Oh, man. It'd be cool to come up through the middle, right? I could feed into this side. It's a little bit limiting. And then I'm not really sending our recycled water back into the network. Like the full network of water where our farms could use it and anybody who needs it can use it. Could try and do that. That would involve, if we wanted to entertain that, that's not trivial. If we wanted to do it though, we have all our desalination stuff taking place over here. Oh man, look at all that water. We're doing really good on water all of a sudden. That was a problem before. Ooh, we do need to get limestone and sand going. Those mines look like they're hurting. Yeah, back to water. We would want to tap in way out here somewhere. Basically this pipe. But I don't... Oh no, that's our brine. This pipe down here. That's our fresh water. I think it might be enough just to connect it up there. Use it for the boilers. We could also put a priority splitter on there. Can I float one? Basically saying prioritize the water coming in from recycled. I don't know. Let's try something for the heck of it. I'm just going to put a little nub there. I want to see if a pipe balancer will snap onto that. Doesn't look like it. These have to be on the ground. Do they have to go on the ground? Looks like that will hover. Is that hovering? It'll hover a little. It'll hover a little bit. But not enough. What could we do? The idea there would be don't take water from the main trunk, the main water line, if you have water from the cooling tower. So that's what I'm working on right now. But it means this main water line has to feed into a pipe balancer that cannot be high up off the ground. It does look like they're willing to go one up off the ground for some reason. But it kind of messes with their cool design here. Where could we do that? We would have to bring this... We'd have to bring this water line down. Yeah, it would have to come down. Would be more efficient. One idea, we could take the water supply line, just come straight through the middle, up high. Don't connect to these pipes. Let me get rid of that. Don't connect to these pipes. Take these pipes out. Come on past. Hit the ground down here. And put our pipe balancer down here somewhere. Feed in the recycled water from all the cooling towers. And then do our pipe balancer, and out comes, you know, whatever, the water supply. And then that would feed in kind of in a pipe system like this, but it would be over here somewhere, feeding into this side and this side. Wouldn't totally be symmetrical. This is totally overkill, but I'm doing it just for fun. I don't think I'm going to use this pipe, so we can take this up while I'm thinking about it. That pipe doesn't make a whole lot of sense to make use of that. But I am tempted to run that water line straight on through and then down. If we did that... Recycled water's coming out of here. There. Basically change the direction of this pipe. That pipe. In fact, that little nugget could go. Steam would probably stay where it's at. How would we do it? A pipe balancer. I kind of want to do it just to see if I can do it. Kind of want to do it. Let's try it. I'm going to hit pause on the game. Oh, man, what's going on? Got all kinds of problems. I'm not even paying attention. But let's get this done. Anything urgent? Maintenance? I can't reach destination, don't care. You iron. Oh, wow. Let's give this guy more designations quickly. We have a bunch of places. What do you have? Dirt, maybe? Let's see. I got to look at this a little bit. Who's complaining? You guys have a bunch of extra iron ore. That's fine. So what we can do, since you guys are overly aggressive, let's just take down the trucks and the excavators on that. It's pretty efficient right now, having this hopper here. So that's not a big deal. Pillar may collapse due to uneven terrain. That's probably fine. Let's see. I can put a little fill designation in there just to kill time. Let's make this a 2. What is that? A slope or something? 3. Oh, this is up at 3? Okay. That'll shore that up. Boom. Central terraforming has no designations to be mined in its area. Wow, these guys are doing the job. Give these guys another... Okay. Edit the area. You guys can go at this. Those will be happy. Terraform copper has no available designations to be mined. That's okay. Let's take care of that. At the area, maybe you can help clean up some of this stuff. So those will be fill areas. So let's do that. It's a bit of a distraction, but we'll do it. This is fill. This will be just dirt. Same there. There's a couple things that need to get filled, it looks like. And then maybe you can mine out some of this garbage. Okay, he's happy. Not enough workers for what? Like lab equipment. How's rubber doing? Not great. Let's take down a farm. Or let's recruit from a village. Here's 10. And there's 10. That should go away, I would think. Earthville Tower, no available designations to be mined in its area. Get off the map view. Okay, truck can't reach destination, don't care. All right, those guys are good. Maintenance is starting to drop. Oh no. Okay, we're almost done with this. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. Okay, water pipe. You come this way. Stay high-ish. Maybe you could go low here. Let's turn off the snapping. There's our water supply line coming in. And turn on the snapping. Boom. Water supply comes in. This is going to be our water supply going out. So we can route that for the heck of it. You're going to be supply coming out. I'd like you to hop on top of this guy. Okay. And then you We're going to basically hook up into here. Okay, that's all the water coming out. Then this stuff comes off. We don't want the water from our water main going straight into the boilers unless there's no recycled water to use. Now we got to route the recycled water. Okay, out from here into this pipe. This pipe joins in, hops over. This has to be changed, I think. Yeah, we need something different. Let's see what we can do. Toggle direction. Oh man, that might do it. Toggle direction. That pipe could have 4 times 12, 48 water max, right? So that can be a small pipe if we want. Let's do it. You're going to feed into there. You are going to reverse your direction. Right? So this cooling tower, water comes out the back, down along here, through here. This water joins in. That should be going in the right direction. That pipe comes up here, does a little hop, joins in here with the bigger pipe, which doesn't need to be bigger. Looks kind of goofy, but we'll leave it. That water kind of joins in from this cooling tower. Boom. Into this big pipe. It's never going to get to be more than 48. And it goes into the balancer, and then it's joined up by this water coming out of that cooling tower. Comes into this junction inside. And now we say inputs. We want to prioritize that input. So that's all the cooling tower water. We need to do the same thing with the cooling towers on this side. Let's do that. Water comes out, joins in here. Let's toggle direction there. That one comes in. That's fine. This guy, toggle direction. Comes through. Water comes out of there into here. Comes through. Does its little hop. That pipe, I hope, is pushing out water. I think it would. This one, we need to toggle the direction. And now let's hook that in. Boom. And now toggle the direction on this guy. Now that recycled water comes through, gets into the pipe balancer, and that is now a priority input too. Recycled water are the priorities. The regular water coming in is not a priority. And then our output is here. Hopefully that's recognized as an output. It is. Joins up over there. Travels above our main. In fact, we could label these, right? Main water main. I'm trying to. It's our water main. Boom. And then these guys are recycled water. We don't need to do that. But yeah, recycled water comes in. Then whatever the mix is comes through here. Up high, splits. Feeds a boiler, feeds a boiler. These pipes go away. I can hit play. And then same thing on this side. We just need to make sure the direction's right on these pipes. I'm sure it is. This one's not. Let's toggle that one. Water comes through here. Feeds. And this one needs to be reversed as well. Water comes through. Whoops. Thought I did toggle. guess maybe I hit remove products. Water comes through. Doop, doop. So it'd be nice to see this all work. Why don't we... How's power? We have a lot of capacity now. Let's shut down these boilers. We might have a power outage as I do this. Pause tool. I think we still get to make use of this electricity in these flywheels. We have tons of power capacity here, though. I'd like to see this fire up. Coal is going to be needed. Let's quick deliver that conveyor. Okay, people are complaining. Let's go, guys. We need that coal, I think, is the missing ingredient. Hopefully these trucks can get out of there. Speaking of which, maybe we can scrap that guy. All right, coal's on its way. They're not happy about the power situation, but they are going to fire up here in a second. We're going to see it in a minute, I hope. How's our diesel doing, by the way? Let's take a quick look. Oh, man, nice. We are recovering on diesel. That was declining. Looks good now. Should be able to get by with 2 boilers, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We gotta make sure, yeah, these belts should all be in the right direction and everything. These are just level 1s. They're gonna move a little slow. But I don't think we need level 2s for these. All right, we are about to fire up. It's our first little bundle of coal making its way into the boilers. These are the only ones that are turned on. See it warm up here. Okay, 2 boilers are producing steam. Steam should be in the bottom. Cool, I like it. Isn't that strange? Pipe balancers need electricity. That's interesting. I wonder if that's going to be a problem here, if that's going to shut us down. Okay, we've got these guys spinning up. Three turbines. Well, 3 were spinning. Okay, this guy's complaining. High turbine needs transport. Needs a transport to output the steam low. Okay, you do have one. It's right there. Okay, steam low. Could be this guy's causing us problems because it doesn't have the power. Oh man, that's kind of not so great. Okay, enforced? Okay, I don't care. Oh, that's a drag, right? That's a drag. Let's turn on one of the other boilers just to get that going. Boy, that's a weakness on relying on the splitters, right? Can unpause this guy. Jumpstart the power here. That's a bit of a drag, isn't it? That's kind of an Achilles heel to this whole setup. So the pipe balancers require power. Not happy about that. Especially since we can't get by with the Unity just to get it kickstarted, you know? Unity would take away the power requirement. Okay, now it's happy. Now we're kickstarted. Look at these guys all come online at once. Pretty cool. Power should be fine at this point. That should be self-generating. Like I said, if we wanted to, we could do like a big fat coal storage here. Have it feed these two boilers and a big fat coal storage here and have it feed two boilers. We have that space sitting there. It would make it, you know, wouldn't cost us any real estate really that we're going to make use of. Not bad. Let's pause these guys. We'll leave them here just in case of an emergency. But eventually when we get to terraforming this land, this is all going to go. And that's plenty of power. And we can always ramp this up too. We could literally add 2 more boilers here. Upgrade these pipes and just run a whole nother steam pipe and do the same thing. Oh, come on. They're complaining about not having enough power, not enough juice. Too bad I can't hook up a diesel generator to them. Come on, guys. It's kind of annoying, I gotta say. The only flaw in this design is I think it's going to be hard for us to get at this exhaust. Eventually, we'll see. We may move off of coal power before we even need to mess with this. Harvest this waste gas and scrub it or do something with it. Oh, maybe we can't do anything with air pollution, can we? Oh, no, it is. It's just exhaust. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to scrub that, but these guys are right next to each other. All right, I'm going to leave this episode here. Between episodes, I'm going to work on terraforming so we don't spend so much time watching me stare at the screen. We'll continue to fill this. I'll work on my designations, all that kind of stuff. And we'll let things run for a bit. And then when we get back next episode, what I'm thinking about is a massive steel plant and then iron plants in a way that is scalable. Like we can just do rows of them kind of thing. We have some steel production already. Where is it? Way over here somewhere. Yeah. These guys are crying about power. Yeah, we have steel production over here. We could probably scrap that. But I'm thinking once we get the higher tiered belts, I'll show you in the research tree. I just was looking at this. Conveyor belts 3. These hold 450 items every 60 seconds. So we could run a lot of steel plates where we want them and a lot of iron plates where we want them on a belt that size. And then if we had centralized steel production and iron production, it's going to make it easier to route our slag where we want it, have one nice belt for that. We won't have to have these hoppers all over the place, holding coal and iron. Down the road, there'll be arc furnaces and different things that may affect our designs. But we can get started with what we have. But yeah, let's leave it there for now. This is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Special thanks to Glidercat patrons and channel members. Really appreciate your support of the channel. I'm trying to get the video postings to improve or to increase. It's been a little slow as I post this. But yeah, trying to get caught up. I'll see you guys all in the next episode.